So how many of you know what a calorie actually measures? Calories are the amount of heat that it takes to heat up something in your body to provide the energy that comes from it. Calories are important because you need to know what's coming in versus what's coming out so that you can effectively control your weight. Um, as far as knowing your daily calorie need, this is basically based off of two things. So the first thing is your basal metabolic rate. This is the amount of energy that your body is going to use throughout the day just naturally, doing things like breathing. And the other part is exercise. So how much you exercise, what you do. I personally lost 25 pounds last year once I started counting my calories. So I think it's a very effective way to control your weight. So the main factor that goes into your daily calorie, how many calories you burn daily, is your basal metabolic rate. This is different for everyone based on your age, your sex, your weight, because based on how you are, it's going to equal different amounts of calories that you need to provide these basic functions. As far as your age, you peak as far as how many calories you're going to burn throughout the day naturally at age 25. And then from then on, your calorie need goes down 2% every 10 years. Adult men tend to have more muscle and fat than adult women. So they're going to have a higher basal metabolic rate since the muscle is going to burn more calories than fat does. The main calculation for your basal metabolic rate is based off of your weight. So for an adult male, you're going to take your weight and multiply it by 11, and that's the amount of calories that you need that you're going to burn throughout the day. And for women, you take your weight and you multiply by 10. So that's going to give you the base that your body's going to burn just naturally going about your day. The other main factor besides your basal metabolic rate is exercise. So the two main factors that go into exercise is the length and the intensity. Heavier people tend to burn more calories through their exercise because they have more mass. So this added mass is going to make it harder to provide the energy to move. So for example, a 200-pound man would burn more doing the same thing as a 150-pound man. The other main factor in exercise is the intensity. So for example, running would be a better workout than walking. And if you ran for 10 minutes at 5 miles per hour, you're going to burn a lesser amount of calories than if you ran at 10 miles per hour for 10 minutes. And while exercise is important, you're not going to burn as many calories through exercise as you are just based on your basal metabolic rate. So in conclusion, the amount of calories burned is essentially your basal metabolic rate plus how much you exercise throughout the day. This depends on factors like your age, your sex, your weight, and how hard you're exercising and what you're doing to exercise. So since knowing your calories is going to aid in your weight control, it's going to help you whether you want to lose weight or gain weight just overall. Okay, and then I think it's still recording, just pan everyone again. Let's hope it still works. Just type in my password.